Train derailment and massive fire just across the border in Illinois.
This all happened in Galena, 170 miles southwest of Milwaukee. Take a look at this video. You can see the massive flames there and thick black smoke rising up from the derailed cars carrying highly explosive crude oil. Now, 12 News' Terry Sater is there live tonight. Terry, there is an evacuation in order tonight.
Absolutely, Craig, and I'm standing near some of the dozens of emergency vehicles and firefighters that have set up shop here in Galena, Illinois for the night. Let's show you more of the video of the crude oil rail fire that's about 3.5 miles south of Galena. Several homes have been evacuated, as you said, in about a mile radius of the fire. Thankfully, there have been no injuries reported. Emergency officials say the southbound train had traveled through Wisconsin along the Mississippi and was carrying 103 cars filled with Bakken crude oil. 16 oil cars derailed, 5 ended up on their side, and 2 of those cars erupted into flames. Firefighters tried to attack the fire, but were forced back when we're told their chemical foam wasn't controlling the flames. Within the hour, Galena's mayor talked about safety concerns.
I know the federal government's been trying to get the railroad people to upgrade their tanker cars, etc. We've been in favor of that. The air is being monitored. We'll know more about any environmental spills, whether it goes into the ground, whether it goes in the river, as we go through the night looking at it. To the people of Galena, you know, with the smoke in the air and stuff, is if you suffer from any asthma or anything and you live in proximity or a couple miles down or in the wind direction that the smoke is coming from, I would suggest to stay inside.
We're back live, and right now they're letting the fire burn until railroad hazardous materials crews can come up with a plan to safely put out the flames. There are dozens of hazardous materials workers from the railroad here, as well as federal, state, and local emergency officials. There were about 60 firefighters battling that fire at one time. They pulled back for right now until they can come up with an assessment of how they can safely approach those flames. Live in Galena, Illinois, Terry Sater, WISN 12 News.
All right, thanks, Terry. Such a difficult fire to fight out there. This is the third derailment of a train carrying crude oil in less than a month. In February, there were derailments in Canada. Also in West Virginia, we see that explosion. A number of rail cars ignited and exploded as a result of that derailment. Those trains were carrying that crude oil from North Dakota, the same stuff. And 12 News spoke to Wisconsin's railroad commissioner tonight about whether our state is prepared for a potential crude oil derailment. He told us that firefighters throughout the state have been heading to Pueblo, Colorado for proper training. Yet he also reiterated that so far Wisconsin has been lucky.
It's nothing that we ought to panic about, but it's certainly something that we need to be prepared for, because preparation is the key, making sure that if it does happen here, that we're ready.
And here's why. In a 12 News investigation last month, we found these shipments roll right through Wisconsin on one of 2 routes, passing through Dodge, Waukesha, and Milwaukee counties, or hugging the Mississippi River. You can log on to our website, WISN.com, to watch that story and to follow the latest developments in Galena as they deal with their derailment.
All right.